When a narcissist is cornered, that's the title of this video. When the mask begins to crack, there is this African proverb that says, no matter how long a log stays in water, it does not become a crocodile. A narcissist may pretend, charm, and act powerful for a long time, but when they are cornered, when truth stands before them like a mirror, their real nature begins to show. To be cornered means they can no longer lie. They can no longer manipulate or escape responsibility. It is the moment when their mask starts to fall off. And when that happens, what you see can confuse, shock, or even hurt you if you do not understand it. Now, this video will help you understand what really happens when a narcissist is cornered, and more importantly, how you can protect your peace. When a narcissist is cornered, they deny reality, even when the truth is clear. When a narcissist is cornered, the first thing they do is deny. Even if you show them clear evidence, they will say, that never happened. You are imagining things. You are too sensitive. Why? Because accepting the truth would mean admitting they are wrong, and that is something their ego cannot handle. When a person refuses to see, even the sun looks like darkness. Let me give you a short story. A man once broke his neighbor's window, but insisted the wind did it. Even when people saw him throw the stone, he argued louder. In the end, he was not protecting the truth, he was protecting his pride. Do not waste your energy trying to prove the obvious to someone who refuses to see. That's the lesson. Now, when a narcissist is cornered, they turn the blame on you. When denial fails, they quickly change strategy. They blame you. Suddenly, you become the problem. You are too emotional. You caused their behavior. There's this proverb that says, the one who points a finger at you has three pointing back at them. And there's a riddle also that asks you, what grows bigger the more you give it attention, yet shrinks when ignored? The answer is blame games. Now, a narcissist uses blame like a shield. Instead of facing their mistakes, they throw them at you. Not every accusation deserves your defense. Sometimes silence is your strength. When a narcissist is cornered, they become angry and aggressive. When they feel trapped, narcissists often explode in anger. They may raise their voice, they may insult you, they may try to intimidate you. This anger is not strength, it is fear in disguise. A barking dog is often more afraid than the one it faces. Let me give you a short story. A lion once roared loudly at a small goat. The goat stood still and did not run. The lion paused. Why? Because the noise was meant to hide uncertainty. The lesson here is that do not confuse noise with power. Their anger is often a sign they are losing control. When a narcissist is cornered, they play the victim. Strangely, the same person who hurt you may suddenly act like the one being hurt. They may say, everyone is against me. You are attacking me. I have suffered so much because of you. Now, there's a proverb that says, the hyena cries louder than the goat it is eating. Now, this is manipulation. The narcissist wants sympathy so that they can escape accountability. And the lesson here is that do not let tears distract you from truth. Not every cry comes from innocence. Now, when a narcissist is cornered, they try to manipulate your emotions. When cornered, narcissists become highly strategic. They may love bomb you again. They may apologize without change. And they may promise things they will never do. Sweet words are not always sweethearts. Now, let me give you a short story. A fisherman once used shiny bait to catch fish. The fish thought it was a gift, but it was a trap. The lesson here is that do not fall for temporary sweetness after repeated bitterness. Now, when a narcissist is cornered, they attack your character. Instead of addressing the issue, they attack who you are. They may say, you are crazy, you are the narcissist, no one will believe you. Now, there's a proverb that says, when the truth is too heavy, lies become lighter to carry. And there's also a riddle that asks, what is louder than truth but weaker than silence? The answer is insults. Insults are louder than truth, but insults are also weaker than silence. So when someone attacks your character instead of your point, they have already lost the argument. Now, when a narcissist is cornered, they withdraw or give silent treatment. If all else fails, the narcissist disappears emotionally. They stop talking, they ignore you, they pretend you don't exist. Now, this is punishment. Silence can speak louder than words, but sometimes it speaks cruelty. Let me give you a short story. A child once refused to speak to his mother to punish her. But in the end, he hurt himself more than her because love cannot grow where communication dies. The lesson is that do not chase silence. Your peace is more important than their attention. When a narcissist is cornered, they try to regain control at all costs. A cornered narcissist feels like they are losing power and they will do anything to get it back. They may spread rumors about you. They may turn others against you. They may create confusion. And there's a proverb that says, when a snake is stepped on, it does not apologize, it strikes. So the lesson here is to be careful. When truth exposes them, they may try to damage your image to protect theirs. When a narcissist is cornered, they rarely change unless they choose to. One of the hardest truths is this: being cornered does not always lead to change. It often leads to better manipulation, stronger defenses, deeper denial. You cannot wake someone who is pretending to sleep. Real change comes from willingness, not pressure. When a narcissist is cornered, you should also know that your power is in your response. This is the most important truth. You cannot control a narcissist, but you can control yourself. What should you do? Stay calm. Do not argue endlessly. Set clear boundaries and protect your peace. Walk away if necessary. There's a proverb that says, he who knows when to walk away saves himself from unnecessary battles. Now, there is a wise man who was once insulted repeatedly. Instead of reacting, he walked away. When asked why, he said, if someone offers you a gift and you refuse it, who does the gift belong to? The answer is the giver. So the lesson here is that you do not have to accept every insult, every blame, or every manipulation. So stand in truth, not in fear. When a narcissist is cornered, you see their true self, not the charm, not the mask, but the reality. It can be confusing, painful, and exhausting. But remember this: truth does not fear exposure. Peace is more valuable than being right. And not every battle is worth your energy. And above all, when someone shows you who they are, believe them, but choose yourself. Now, let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever stood in front of someone who refused to see the truth, even when it was clear as daylight? Have you ever tried to explain yourself only to be blamed, ignored, or attacked? Then you have faced a difficult moment, the moment when a narcissist is cornered. Listen carefully, and this is where your power begins. When a narcissist is cornered, they do not become honest. They become louder. They become defensive. They become everything except accountable. But hear this wisdom. When the drum beat changes, the dancer must also change. You cannot keep dancing the same dance with someone who has changed the rhythm. Do not lose yourself trying to fix them. Many people make this mistake. They think, if I just explain better, if I just love them more, if I just stay patient. But let me tell you the truth. You cannot pour water into a basket and expect it to fill. No matter how much effort you give, if the other person refuses truth, refuses growth, refuses responsibility, you will only drain yourself. When the narcissists deny, you must stand firm. They will say it didn't happen. You are overreacting. You are the problem. But remember this, the sun does not argue with the blind. It simply shines. You do not need to argue your truth again and again. Stand in it, live it, let it speak for itself. When they attack, do not shrink. A cornered narcissist may raise their voice, insult you, or try to break you, but listen, noise is not power. Anger is not strength. A calm river cuts through rock, not because of force, but because of persistence. So stay calm, stay grounded. Your silence, your peace, your self-control, that is real power. When they play the victim, do not be fooled. They may cry, they may twist the story, they may make you look like the villain. But remember these African proverbs. The hyena cries louder than the goat it is eating. Not every tale is truth. Not every story is honest. Stand in clarity, stand in wisdom. When they manipulate, choose awareness. They may suddenly become kind. They may promise change. They may pull you back with sweet words. But hear this, not every smiling face carries a clean heart. Do not confuse temporary sweetness with real transformation. Your greatest strength is not fighting, it is choosing yourself. Let me repeat that. Your greatest strength is not fighting, it is choosing yourself. You do not need to win every argument. You do not need to prove every point. You do not need to stay where your peace is constantly disturbed. He who knows when to walk away saves himself from 1,000 battles. Now, there is a wise man who was once insulted again and again. He did not respond. He simply walked away. Someone asked him, "Why didn't you defend yourself?" He smiled and said, "If someone offers you a gift and you refuse it, who does the gift belong to?" The answer is simple. It belongs to the one who offered it. So today I ask you, why are you accepting what was never meant for you? Why are you carrying pain that you did not create? Why are you shrinking to fit into someone else's broken world? Rise, stand, reclaim yourself. You're not weak. You're not confused. You're not too much. You are awakening. And here's the truth you must never forget. You deserve respect. You deserve peace. You deserve honesty. Truth does not fear exposure. Peace is more powerful than proving a point. When you choose yourself, you lose nothing that was truly meant for you. Now stand tall, walk in your truth, protect your peace, and remember, when a narcissist is cornered, it is not your job to save them. It is your responsibility to save yourself. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. And share this video widely to all those who may need it. Remember, knowledge is power, information is power, and learning is the superpower. Thank you.